Listener, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. Do disregard my voice. I do have severe allergies at this time. The air is really, really bad in California. We do have those fires going on. So I came to the resolution. I just need to go get some allergy medicine. So overall, I am doing okay. And I hope you're doing okay. I do have a message for you. I do not have a direct channel message for you. But as I was pressing record, all I kept hearing was, this message is for you. For those of you who are new to this podcast, welcome. Make sure you follow so you're notified when sessions are released. Just a FYI, we do have a YouTube channel. If you're interested in checking that out, there you'll find your individual Zodiac sign readings as well as collective readings. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you could be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. For those of you who are already following the podcast and you have subscribed to the YouTube channel, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, understanding that you seek or need. All right. So this message is for you. I'm using my I Am deck. For those of you who are intuitive readers, tarot readers, you fill in the blank of the label of what kind of reader you are. I am an intuitive reader and I am a tarot reader. And I'm so thankful for my gifts. I'm so happy that you're showing up, and I hope that you appreciate that I am showing up for you. But what I wanted to say was, for those of you who are stepping into the world of using tarot, and those of you who are already, you've already gained some experience, or you're still in the process, of, learning. I'm still in the process of learning, okay? We never stop learning. Just keep that in mind. What I'm saying is, when you're getting your tarot decks, make sure you resonate with the tarot decks. Don't just get tarot decks just because another reader has the tarot decks. Sometimes, if you have a reader that you consider like a mentor and you kind of want to see how their intuition, how their cards work for them, and it kind of helps you out that way, of whatever works for you, okay? Because it's all about helping other people navigate here on earth, help them to help resolve, to help heal, and to help thrive, and to help evolve. All right. So overall message is that this message is for you. What does that mean? It's very straight to the point. It's basically saying whatever comes out, the message is for you. Keep in mind, some messages may be triggering. That's not the intention, because this is a safe space. All right. If you feel uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to leave. And we have an open door policy. You can come back when you are ready. All right. Okay. Someone is refusing to make a choice. Okay. And you're unable to see that when you make a choice, that choice is actually the decision maker of the direction you will be going into. Okay. And for some of you, you would never believe what choices that you make. And the reason why I say this is because just the other day, or should I say yesterday, you never know who is against you and who's with you, even if you don't know them. Okay, I had an incident that happened yesterday where I was given permission, and then basically it all boils down to the person falsely reported a false report, and they would not tell the truth. Okay, so now I have to fight because the choice that I made based off the impression that someone gave me an approval to do something. And now I'm being held accountable because that person didn't want to be held accountable because they thought they were going to lose their job. And so they rather not take the fall and put the blame on the innocent. You get what I'm saying? And so at first I was disturbed about the situation. This message is for you. At first I was disturbed about the situation, and then I said, I'm going to let it go. You know, I'm going to let it go. And it's hard. I'm going to be honest with you. I keep telling myself, let it go. And I'm like, no, this is going to affect, I'm not going to allow it to affect my financial well-being. You know, not only did I speak up for that person to confirm that the person probably just, had miscommunication, I even went over their head. And even the people that were over the person's head said, yeah, it does sound like miscommunication. Again, I didn't do anything wrong. What's so detrimental is that someone didn't take accountability. And so, in pertaining to this choice, because choice is coming, choice is inverted, listener. And so this is letting me know, well, automatically what I was channeling here is that once you make a choice, that is the direction you're going to go in. And once you make the choice, you can't take it back. So whatever happens, it's kind of like, that's why I was giving you what happened to me. I have to take responsibility, but I'm going to fight. I'm not just going to say no. I know that I'm telling the truth, so I have to fight. You get what I'm saying? And now I have to go beyond the chancellors because I was given reassurance that the problem was going to be resolved. Okay? But then there's other people in the background that wanted power. And it's like, yo, it's a holiday coming, Holidays is here. When the holidays is over, we'll be able to resolve the matter. But unfortunately, there was this person who was on a power trip. And so what it all boils down to is I made a choice. Despite of giving the approval, I'm held accountable. It's my word against the other person's word. And I have to fight for truth, honor, and integrity. Moving forward, now it's not a tit for tat. Now I'm in a position where I have to fight because, they don't have live audio of the conversation. All right. Even though I have a witness who was there the whole time. This person does not have a witness. And they're taking this person's word over mine. I'm not going to throw no race card. All I'm going to say is someone refused to put their job on the line, but they didn't care about putting mine on the line. Not understanding that I took the time to, how do I say this? I took the time out to speak on that employee's behalf because I showed empathy and compassion. You get what I'm saying? And I know you guys are like, well, what in the freak happened? Listen, so this is what happened. I went somewhere, and you know how they have those tent things? They have these tents where you can, like, you can use it for any kind of occasion. And they had a tent, and I asked for the tent. You know, I'm a person, I'm not afraid to ask. You know what I mean? You want closed mouth, don't get fed. And I already was going to go purchase one. But I'm looking at it like, oh, this is a sign. It's better to ask, right? All they could say is no. So I asked for the tent, and I was told yes. I asked, and then I reinsured that yes 3 times, basically saying, are you sure I can have it? They're like, yes, you can have it. And then when I get the property in my car, then they call my phone, right? Using the witness's phone to call me, and all they wanted to know was what was I going to use the tent for. And I told them for entrepreneurs purposes, right? But I wasn't. I was going to use it for, now that's where I lied. Because I knew if I would have said I was going to use it to put over my car so that the sun wouldn't hit it, they would have said no. But in reality, no, it's not a lie, because I would have used it for entrepreneur services when I needed to. But but the true intention was basically to use it as a covering to prevent the sun from hitting my car. And then that was it. And so next thing you know it, police are called. I'm like, this is crazy. And, I'm under the impression that it's resolved because I've spoken to the executive chancellors. And so, long story short, this person, not only did I try to let them know, like, no, I can't say it's miscommunication because I asked you 3 times, and then you just wanted to. Anyways, I don't want to go around and around and around and around and around, because it's comical for some people, but it's not comical to me, because anything put in the system, the line of work that I do, I can't have that kind of stuff. And that's not even a crime. You get what I'm saying? If I wanted something on my record, I would do some real stuff. Nothing like that, and it's just, you guys just pray for me, because I am hurt about it, that the person didn't take accountability. Like, I did tell her that she could take the tent, and so not only do I have friends that work at the school, my daughter's gonna be going to the school. Like, come on. That's like stealing some toilet paper from the store and saying, you know what, I didn't mean to steal the toilet paper, and you get in trouble for stealing toilet paper. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, come on. I am not afraid to ask people for food, clothes, money, get anything. If I know that I need it, and I know that I don't have the means to take care of it for myself, I'm gonna ask. You get what I'm saying? Because the only worst thing that someone can say is no. And if someone says no, you just let it go. You get what I'm saying? I don't condone stealing and taking. You get what I'm saying? So my feelings, my feelings is a little hurt. I got tears coming down my eye. My feelings is hurt. This person didn't even take my life and my consideration. But I'm gonna fight. It's the holiday, so I can't do anything until Monday. Take the next appropriate steps. The appropriate steps to resolve this matter. It's just I don't have the energy to do those extra steps, but I have to do that. I mean, it's so much stuff going on. It's like, oh, one thing after another. And half of the time, listener, thank you for listening to, it's a reason why I'm being guided to tell you, because it's about a choice. Because some of you are going to make a choice and you can't change the choice that you make once you make it, because you may be put in a position where you are held accountable for something that you didn't do or you didn't say. And it's like you're taking the weight of someone else's accountability. And you're going to have to fight. And you're going to have to be strong. Because I'm telling you right now, as weak as I feel because of my allergies, I'm just like, I just want to get rest, hang at home and get rest, and, and work, but either than that, let's keep going. But what I wanted to ask is you guys, continue to encourage me, continue to send strength, because it's needed. And, half of the time, it's not easy when you are a reader. It's not easy. It's not easy. And so I know some of you guys been waiting for lives on YouTube, and I have not been able to do that, which I've let you guys know that if I'm not doing live, look here on the podcast, and there should be sessions being released. Okay? But moving forward, so you have a choice that's inverted. And it's letting me know that whatever choice that you decide to make, it's like opening a door that you cannot close. Once that door is open, it's open. You can't close it. It's giving me that type of energy. It's like having to step up to the plate and having to fight for your integrity or for who you are, fighting for the truth. You get what I'm saying? And not backing down. But overall, having good character doing it. You get what I'm saying? Okay, what else? I haven't had allergies like this in a long time. Normally I have my morning allergies, but 24-hour allergies, I have not had that in a long time. And these allergies started like, was it 2 days ago? I believe it started 2 days ago. Yeah. What else does the listener need to know? Others of you, for those of you who fast forward this session, welcome to SGL. With choice in reverse, this is either you're simply, it's a no. It doesn't matter. If someone's asking you something, do something, asking of you, it's a no. Others of you, this choice in reverse, you're simply saying you're refusing at this time to be put into a situation where there's indecision, where you have to make a choice and it has nothing to do with you. It's like you don't want to be in the middle of anything, or you don't want to feel obligated. That's what I was getting as well. What else do you want the listener to know? There is a building, and I swear, I be thinking people is like, I feel like I can see people standing there looking out the window. That's crazy. All right, the bottom of the deck, you have Serenity. Nothing came out. So this is letting me know, I don't know who you are. You don't have to choose anything. Continue to walk in your serenity. Continue to walk in your love. Continue to walk in good character. Continue to know your peace. Okay? Continue to be confident. Continue to be wise and use your wisdom. All right? Don't be oblivious. And don't be gullible. And also keep in mind, don't be so quick to be open to people. Because if you're too quick to be open to people, you won't really be able to get to see the true definition of who you're opening up to. Because this person can be a snake in disguise. They could be on assignment and them not even knowing that they're on assignment. Okay? An assignment to create a blockage or to create a situation to see if you are willing to fight for who you are and for truth. All right? Others of you, you're being asked to stand still. You're to be at a standstill, and it's time to call in serenity into your life. And it says, through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do the work. Okay? This is walking by faith, not sight. So this choice that's inverted, that's sight. You're walking by faith, not sight. So whatever's coming your way, whatever it is that you see, you're not allowing that to distract you. Because you know that God is on your side. I'm not talking to the person who intentionally does wrong things, intentionally lies, and intentionally starts up stuff or does ill things. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person that you don't do ill things. You just want to live life. Okay? No one is perfect, but who I'm talking to is kind of like the lesson that you're learning is not to be so quick to just trust anybody. Stranger don't matter. You're starting to learn. You're going to be able to identify when someone has snake energy or when someone has an agenda. So it feels like some of that's the course that you are currently in. All right. Others of you're starting to realize how big the universe is and how important you are. And you're starting to see that your thoughts are powerful. And it's kind of like some of you, I don't think you know, it's kind of like you're playing a game with the universe. So it's like you're thinking certain things and those things show up. And you're like, okay, it's tripped you out at first, but now you're playing a game with it. Stop doing that. Okay? All right, what other messages? You have in God's hands. Okay? Don't force anything. As of this point, if you hearing me saying this, listener, don't force anything moving forward. Excuse me. It's in God's hands. Others of you, you're being asked to put everything in God's hands. Let God lead the way. Okay? Let God be your guide. Let God help you with making choices. This is what it says. It says, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. You hear that? According to God's will. So someone is upset because you're not getting your way. God said no. And God said no. That's why I was being guided to tell you not to force anything. when the time is not right, we don't know sometimes when we think something is the right timing, and God's like, it's not the right timing. Or God will orchestrate the universe to show you that it's not the right time. Or it will give you confirmations of a no. It's a no. And, we sometimes could be stubborn and say, no, if this don't come back around. So someone has learned the lesson of not being afraid to take the lead when it comes to getting yours. But sometimes something about overtaker. Something about an overtaker. It's not giving me greed. It's an overtaker. It's like, you know how you eat with your eyes? You think you're really hungry and you get too much. And if you're around people with scarcity mindset, they'll look at you as if you waste food. But if you're full, you're full. Those type of people were either disciplined for not eating all their food, right? Or they're just, all up in your plate and wanting to control, or just to be able to have something to say, like, so that you can feel bad. But it's kind of like at the same I don't know. It's like someone will watch you mix your plate and put something little on their plate just so that they can say that you waste food or something like that. Yeah, whoever this is thinks you're a waste, but they're only talking about themselves. Put that person in God's hands. Continue to walk in love. All right? You are this person's serenity. This person, whoever this is, they did not choose you. But overall, I really see that you didn't choose them either. All right. What other messages? So I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, they, theirs, he, she, and them, listen, do understand that I don't know if you've had severe allergies. I don't know if there's a such thing. But when I tell you, it do not feel good. It just makes you want to just lay down. Like, for real. Lay down and be in your own bubble. And it's the, alright. What are the messages? Give me one more. You have freedom in reverse. Oh, so this is a lesson for the enemy. This is God saying, try my servant Job. So the devil tried to trick you. So this is also confirmation for me too. The devil tried to trick me. And for some of you, if this hasn't happened yet, if you didn't go through something like I just went through something, and now you have to go through this to fight for your freedom, give it to God. But do the work. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that prayer without works. This is going to be prayer with works. Others of you, this hasn't happened yet. And it's like, so this is kind of like a pre-warning. You know what I mean? Don't be so quick to trust. Don't be so quick to say yes. Don't be so quick to go. It's kind of like, this is not a triggering message to where it's saying, isolate yourself and don't do anything. It's saying, be on your P's and Q's, dot your I's and cross your T's. It's not saying look over your shoulder. It's saying have a good time and know when to leave so that you can still have those good spirits, and then overdoing your welcome and then being amongst hot mess. Or your name being into something. Or you having to take the accountability of something that you did not do or say. All right, so freedom is in reverted. Tell me why freedom is in reverted. Oh, for some of you, it has to do with this choice. Until you make a choice, you feel enslaved to something. Some of you, you know exactly what it is that you need to do, but you just haven't done it yet. What else? What else? The calm. I like this. This is calm waters. All right. So this is also, it's like what you don't see is, I don't know who you are. You don't see the drive that you actually do have. You have more drive than you can realize. And there's something on the other side of the bridge. There's water on the bridge, but you're being asked not to focus about the water under the bridge. You're being asked to go across the bridge. And it's and I'm being guided to say it's not a choice. You're being asked. It's kind of like, can you do this for me? Right? And you have the choice to say yes or no. But it's kind of like an invite. Like we're inviting you to come over here on the other side. What I am message do you have in pertaining to the other side? What other I am message do you have in pertaining to the other side? Shining light in reverse. Yeah, you're being asked to come over to the other side so that your light can shine. So it's kind of like you're being asked to walk away from darkness, to walk away from your associate. I don't know you, but it's like you're being invited to be in the world of your true family. Your true family. Those who are aligned with you. I'm trying to get it out. All right. In the best way that how I can deliver the message. It's like it's the moment you go to the other side and it just life changes. You don't have to look back anymore. You don't have to look back anymore. It's just being amongst of good people. But remember in the beginning of the reading, it had something to do with don't be so quick, because you never, I don't know. It's not giving me entrapment like a setup. It's just giving me, if you want that world to stay with the experience of a good life, there's no need for someone to I'm being asked not to touch that. But this going across the bridge, definitely you will be able to shine your light. And right? It will be your peace. You know, everything will feel right. You will be in gratitude and thankful, that God has shown you favor. With choice and freedom both inverted in serenity. Your true natural being of being a good person says enough. The way that you communicate says enough. Okay? And then you have the divine fruit in reverse. So this is saying, once you take the invitation for the good life, make sure that you are not tempted. Don't fall for any temptations. Meaning, if someone tells you to bite the apple, are you going to bite the apple? when you're already enlightened? Why do you need an enhancement to be enlightened when you're already enlightened? So again, it goes into this saying, God does not give you contracts. The devil does. So that can be a way to help you when needing to make a decision. Is this a contract or is this free will? Do you still have your free will? What is the obligation? Okay. Give me an I am message. I don't know who that message is for, but the message is for you. That was the overall channel messages that I was receiving for you, was that this message is for you. And you know what? God, you are so good. Listen, that's why I was saying I know I'm a part of this reading because, and I'm sitting here going, this message is for you, and it just hit me. I'm like, thank you, God. This message is for me too. Okay. I receive it. I'm going to continue to be a good person. And you know what I mean? I have to. That's what it's my nature to be a good person. Oh. I am message. And then we're going to conclude. Just one moment. Let me fix this. Alright. Are you still there? Yeah. Okay. Give me one more I am message, please, overall, for the listener. And me. I received this message, okay? Yes. And for those of you, again, because you guys like doing it, I've caught myself doing it too when I be listening to audiobooks and stuff, just to see if I'm gonna like it. I will fast forward the podcasts to see if I'm gonna like it or not. But anywho, welcome for those of you again who fast forwarded to this part of the session. Welcome. All right, we're going to pull one more I am message and we're going to conclude. I'm going to also pull words of advice. Don't be afraid to be you. I don't know who you are. Because it's giving me whoever is going to fast forward this session, that message is right on time for you. It's like that was for you. Don't be afraid to be who you are. I heard who am I? You. Open to the universe. Yeah. It says, I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. Welcome to the good life. All right, let me pull some words of advice. One second. Get them. All right. Actually, I'm being asked to stop there, but you have relationships. You are definitely going to attract relationships that serve you for your higher good. And just a FYI, don't let any envy discourage you if it does present itself. Just a FYI. What words of advice? So you have relationships here. Something is mending as well. This could be old connections being restored for some of you. Someone is waiting to hear from you. Words of advice. What time is it? Isn't somebody supposed to be here at 7? I'm not really for sure. We have happiness. Welcome to the good life. It says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay? I love you. Don't forget, love is kind. Love is gentle. Until we meet again.